Hey everybody, welcome in. Great is your faithfulness. Thanks for being here. It's the 3rd of July, tomorrow's July 4th. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, day by day, rolls on. It's like day 764. If you've not been paying attention, we're at 764, 765. We're doing a lot. This is an account for those the uninitiated that was originally free to play, and then we spent like 60, 65 bucks. The biggest thing we bought was the Bad Batch, which we probably should have bought because we're not going to take them up anytime soon. But that's immature because people will use that against you if you buy stuff and you just let it sit. It's not like we're never going to use it. It's just we bought it because it was available and we're planning to use it in the future. But apparently, if you buy it, you're supposed to use it right away because, I don't know, it's just the way that people. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, what does make sense is we're still trying to get our stuff together for the raid. I was thinking about it, and we're not gonna be done with Burst until we get to rank 5. So Relic 5, because I think that's where we need to stop. And so Kelm runs at Relic 5. The problem is he still has crap mods. That's this 3 and this 4 speed mod and this 8. No, they're not going to cut it. We need better mods. We just need better mods. So this is what we're gonna pump some more mods with one preset. I'm going to come back in and reset this. We're not going to do another mod run. Instead, what we're going to do is slice and material run. Once again, that's enough, clearly. And then we're going to pop one more. And this is something I wanted to do before. And we're doing this one online because we're low on those too. So, and we're going to try to slice those up after, offline. See if we can get a decent, because, I mean, I find it a little disingenuous for a lot of content creators out there who have made videos about, blah, blah, blah. This is so ready. So easy. Yes, if you've got, people at Relic 5 or Relic 3, then the tier 1 of the raid is easy with Leftover Jedi. The problem is CG's about to change all of that. Why? Because because CG doesn't test their raid. That's the best way to say it. CG can't be bothered to do, CG wants you to buy the pirates, and they want to make your life harder because you're taking the initiative, because people are taking the initiative, and they're finding ways to basically fix what CG's messed up, and that is that they want to be able to do the raid in its entirety now and get max score. And so what are they doing? They're finding creative ways to be able to max score and just circumvent what CG wants. And so what CG wants is they want people to buy the pirates. The problem, of course, is if you're able to get max score without the pirates, and you don't really have any desire to get Hondo, then why would you do that? Now, I think there's a very easy solve for that. That it's, I don't know how likely it is, but I think it's fairly likely in some instance. Just make the pirates the accessible team for next year's raid. which I'm sure, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, they've not even considered yet. Although, you know, somebody there has probably already thought about it. I'm sure they're conceptualizing it. They're researching, hey, what anniversaries next year for us to make a raid to shoehorn in to and they'll end up requiring the pirates, which will make no canonical sense whatsoever. And they'll be like, hey, here you are, here's the raid. We'll give you the canon stuff here in a second and a half, but you need to farm the pirates because and it should not be that way, but I think you and I both know way down they're totally going to do that. And if you're not there, well, then I would suggest that you might be wrong. I mean, because to me, it's fairly obvious. They're going to give us one accessible. Now, they could totally go in a different direction, but what faction do they have that we don't have leveled already that they could possibly make us buy into, make us spend money on? In order to profit. And for me, it makes the most sense that it would be the pirates because they're going to be the newest ones. They're barely going to be double jump farmable when the next raid goes live. To me, it just makes sense. That's what they're going to do. You can disagree with me. Okay. But, I'm just doing the best I can over here with what God gave me. Because I think the master. I think God. Anyway, I really don't have a lot to say. We're still working on our team. We're still trying to get more gear for Shakti and Ayla, and we're trying to get relic levels, and it's just stuff takes time. And I'm okay with it either way. I'm going to jump in, hit the raid here as soon as we get off. Just get whatever score, just so I can be like, hey, I did the raid. And then I'll worry about, because if you're undermining the raid and you're able to undermine it because your account's at like 12 million, and you like have mods and stuff, and that's fine. That's fine. That's totally okay. I'm not there. I hope to be there Sunday. It's just not today. It's like we'll be Talea someday, just not today. We could have been there a little bit sooner, but I have to do the raid stuff. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you anymore by sitting here watching me do this. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know what to do. As always, God bless. Happy 4th. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day if you're here in the States. If not, happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday, wherever you live. Anyway, thanks for being here. Appreciate all of you. God bless. Hold the line. I have friends everywhere. Bye.